just about 1 or 2 frames here and there in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think at 5-3 it was a really good lead to have. I thought both of us played quite well in the first session. And today I came out and I was probably I played way too slow, I feel, in the middle session there. And he kind of, though he didn't play probably as well against Williams, he looked as good. And sometimes that can be hard to play against when you're sitting in your seat for a couple of frames. And I just felt that I just couldn't get going, and I played way too slow. I really sort of bogged myself down. I just couldn't get any rhythm going, and and tonight I sort of started similar kind of way. It wasn't until sort of 12-8 where I just said to myself, I just got to play quicker. When I get a chance, play quicker, and I looked great to 12-10, and a little bit stiff. Got a kick on the black there, position on the next red. 12-10 where I possibly could have gone 12-11. So but I'd probably have to put that down to Ronnie. He played. He looked really good during the match. He can obviously play better, but I think he's definitely the man to beat now.
Yeah, 10-8 as well. I mean, the margins in these games are so fine, aren't they? You were in on a break of 44, I think. Had a slightly tricky black. I mean, it was on its spot, but it was missable under pressure. And then that's the difference between 10-9 and 11-8.
Yeah, that was a prime example. I just took too long on it. I knew what the shot was straight away, but I started looking at different options of the way to play it, and the way I played it was probably one that I didn't even think of playing. So just something to learn from. Just you got to see the shot and you just got to play it. If you dawdle around and bog yourself down, especially against Ronnie, you don't really sort of get too many opportunities to get back into a match.
There's huge mutual respect, that's obvious. O'Sullivan, I thought, was quite tentative in the first session. He was very aware of the threat you posed. And I guess the way he came out this afternoon, all guns blazing, he kind of had to do that, didn't he? Yeah,
he played quite aggressive today. I guess that's probably what caught me off guard a bit. I think, when he does play me, usually he does sort of sit back and he tries to play really good safety. And, it was sort of me making the mistakes and leaving him in the afternoon session, where it's the other way around yesterday. So, but that's sort of well played by him. So he got his sort of tactics right, I guess, if you will. He had to come out, he had to be aggressive, and he put me under pressure, and he put me on the back foot, and I never really sort of recovered really until sort of tonight.
Pity you had to meet so early in the tournament.
Everyone was saying. Everyone was saying that. A lot of people sort of felt that this was the final. It's maybe a little bit. You can't get too carried away and think that you're playing in the final, because there's still a lot of great players left in the tournament. But I think that when I walked out today in this afternoon session, because of Stephen's match finished early, it did kind of have that atmosphere. It was a one-table setup effectively, so it was a great atmosphere to play in, and Ronnie handled it better than me. And like I say, it's looking good for him. He seems really focused. He didn't lose the plot really at all during our match just now. So fair play to him, and he'll definitely take some stopping. I mean, now it's first to 17 now, and when he gets to the semi-finals and the final stages here, it's pretty hard to stop him.
What advice would you have to Matthew Stevens on facing Ronnie O'Sullivan?
Saw a bit of his match. He'll have to play a hell of a lot better than he did against Ryan. I think that Matthew will have to get on with it and score quickly as well. He won't be able to outplay Ronnie in the safety department, or that's probably my only fear for Matthew is that if Ronnie gets off to a good start and just pulls away, I'm not too sure if Matthew's got the game to sort of really pull him back. Matthew's more of a more tactical player these days compared to how he was sort of several years ago. So this is what I mean. This is the danger part for everyone left in the tournament now. And like a couple of the players were actually sort of were wishing me well, hoping that I'd beat Ronnie for obvious reasons, So look, he's at this stage now. It basically for him now, first to 17, this is just like practice for him now. If he approaches all his matches as if he's just practicing, he'll run away with this tournament easily, I think.